What's going on, Vape Nation? Job 131 is back, and today we're doing a review on Twisted Messes RDA from Comp Vape and Twisted Messes. So, like I always do, I'm going to go into the zoomed in view. After that, I'll show you some builds, and then we'll vape it, and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So please keep watching. Alright, so here we are in the zoomed in view for the Twisted Messes RDA from Comp Vape and Twisted Messes. You can see this is the box, Twisted Messes logo right here, and you see Comp Vape logo up in the corner. Nice looking box, nothing else really. So I'll open it up, and inside you do get a hell of a lot of extras, guys. I'm just going to pull this stuff out, and I guess we'll start with what's in the baggie. So in this baggie you do get an extra Allen key, or not an extra Allen key, you get an Allen key, 4 O-rings, 4 extra Allen key screws for the posts, 2 peak insulators, and an extra silver or brass silver plated copper 510 or silver plated 510 pin. Sorry, put that away. And we'll start with, I guess, the smallest drip tip. Now this whole deal is 304 stainless steel, except for the Delrin pieces, obviously. You can see that there's a 510 adapter or Delrin adapter on this drip tip here, and you can use that. This drip tip adapter you can use on this midsection here. So this is a middle mouthpiece or drip tip, and you just pop that out, put the smaller one on with the adapter, and it goes like that. But let's take this off. I'll put the middle one back into this piece. Look at the machining on this, guys. It's really nice. No issues here at all. Threads are nice. Everything fits together nice and snugly. Next you have your extra airflow control ring. This is the blue one. Has a dual and single airflow option. Dual right here, and the single right there. Twisted Messes logo on it as well. Finally, you have your Twisted Messes RDA with the silver airflow control ring on. This is the biggest drip tip that's on here right now, stainless steel as well. Let's make a comparison. You can see 3 different sizes. The last one on the left is really massive. Threads are really smooth, but I'll take this apart. Again, machining on this is great. So that's a silver airflow control ring along with your Twisted Messes logo, and it does have dual and single airflow options. So I'll pop this section off, and you have your airflow control. It is 304 stainless steel as well. You see the Twisted Messes engraving right there, which is pretty nice. It's not the deepest, but definitely deep enough. Seems to do the job. And finally, we have your deck. So you have 4 post holes, 2 in the positive and one each for each of the negatives, which are connected to the deck. These post holes are pretty massive. They are 2.8 millimeters each, and you should be able to put a lot of different builds on these. You can see 4 Allen keys on, or Allen key screws on top. But yeah, the only post holes I've seen bigger than this is on the Mephisto and probably the El Cabron, but these are pretty massive. The deck is 6 millimeters deep, so one of the deeper decks, so you can fit a lot of juice. And yeah, like I said, Allen key screws. Some people won't like this, but I'm a big fan. I think they hold better. Flip it to the side, and you have your dual O-rings right here. Helps keep the top cap on. Definitely snug. Let's go over to the bottom. Comp Vape and engraving on the bottom, as well as my serial number, which is 1865. Like I mentioned earlier, that is the silver plated brass contact 510 pin. So that seems to work as well. So to put this together, it's pretty easy. Just pop that in. Take the blue airflow control ring this time, and the biggest drip tip, and you basically just screw everything on. If I can do it, come on, I can do it. There you go. So again, like I said, just to adjust the airflow control, you just spin that ring. There's a dual airflow option, and you can adjust it, to your liking. And again, you do have your single airflow option as well. So I'm just going to tighten this up. And yeah, like I said, look at this machining. It looks pretty damn sexy. It's for grip, but it also looks really good. So put this on. And yeah, so that is your Twisted Messes RDA in the zoomed in view. It's really nice. So I'm going to go to shots of builds that I made. These are from my Instagram account. If you're not following it, follow me on Instagram and you'll see these builds. And there's one single coil that I tried. I think that was my first or second build on this, or first, while I was testing it out. Not bad. Sorry, don't mind it. That's for Instagram. There's another build that I put on dual coil. And finally, a last concept kind of build, or twisted fuse claptons. So yeah, that was that. Okay, so this is the build that I have for the Twisted Messes RDA. It's 0.24 ohms. It's a dual fuse clapton, 26 gauge in the core and 34 gauge on the outside. And obviously you can tell it's coming at 0.24 ohms. So we're going to go out to the other view, and I'll vape it, and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So that was the zoomed in view for the Twisted Messes RDA. What I like about this, number one, is build quality. There are no issues with the build quality. Machining is great. Screws, threads, everything, they're all perfect. There were no extra bits of metal or any burrs or anything like that. No machining marks on the inside where the airflow is cut out or anything like that. So, and the deck is milled out great. So that's number one. Number two, you could build almost anything on this. The holes, the massive 2.8 millimeter post holes. Yeah, you could pretty much put anything, any kind of build you want in this. So that's good if you like to tinker. Only ones that are bigger, I think, are Mephisto and El Cabron. I mean, those are some damn ass big fucking post holes. Third thing I like is that it vapes really nice. I mean, it's the vapor and flavor production on this is really good, surprisingly, even when it's wide open. So I mean, it's a really good job. Or well, they did a really good job on this, I think. The other thing I like is the fact that the deck is really deep. It's 6 millimeters. I mean, that's crazy. You can hold enough juice so that you don't have to drip a lot. Another thing I like is the fact that there are so many extras included with this. I mean, it's an authentic clone, but it comes with 3 different drip tips, 2 peak insulators, extra ones, an extra 510 pin, some O-rings, some screws. I think there's more, but I mean, they include everything but the kitchen sink, basically. But yeah, that's always a plus, especially, it gives you more value for your money. So, only thing that people could find wrong with this is the screws. I mean, I like them. I like Allen key screws. I think they're more precise and they hold whatever build you want in better. But that's just my opinion. Some people don't like that. They'd rather use a Phillips head. But I think that's a preference thing. I enjoy it. I didn't really find it a negative. But so bottom line is, would I buy this? Well, yeah, I bought it. I picked it up for $60 Canadian from my buddy Kamiri101 on whackedoutesig.ca. You can check his Facebook KamiriVapes.com, or check his Facebook Kamiri Vapes, or his website KamiriVapes.com. Yeah, for $60 Canadian, Yeah, I liked it. I picked it. I picked up two, and that was even before I even tested this or anything like that. I just figured that Twisted Messes Kent. He's a builder. He knows what people want, and he got together with CompVape, and they would create something awesome, and they did. I mean, this is the best RDA I've ever used. Period, hands down. There's no better. And the fact that it's authentic and it's $60, yeah, definitely. I think everybody should have one of these in their collection. That's straight up. Like it's just, I'm amazed at how good this dripper is. The only people that may not want to pick this up are people new to building. And they're just rocking dual coils, dual micro coils. But at the same time, like to test this out, I put micro coils in, 18 or 26 gauge, 8 wraps, like zero point 0.4 ohms, and it vaped fine. The flavor was there, vapor production was there. So I mean, it's something that you can definitely grow with if you're new to building. And like I said, for anybody who started doing rebuildables, I think this is the dripper to buy. If there's no question that this is the dripper to buy. So I guess other than that, this is Job 131 saying keep your wicks wet and thanks for watching.